This is Christina K here, and as you know, I'm the CEO and founder, lead coach, and lead editor at Write Your Best Book. And this is just another exciting client testimonial video. I have another super duper amazing client with me today. Her name is Roxanne Remy. She's going to talk to us briefly about her experience at Write Your Best Book and her book, baby, that we helped, polish and get ready for the world. So welcome, Roxanne. Thank you so much for doing this with us. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's the least I could do.
I appreciate it. So tell us first, just briefly about your writing experience in your book.
Sure. My name is Roxanne Remy. I'm a first-time author, so I really just was looking for someone to kind of help nurture that and help encourage me, as well as teach a little bit about some of the things I was writing and how to write, and kind of, tease out the best in me. So I just was looking for a big crutch. I can tell you, I needed an all-in-one package for sure. Being a first-time author is a little unnerving, but you really, it's just something that you get into a creative process and you start to enjoy, and then you start to realize there's a real business to it. And that was really where I brought out some key professional resources, people a lot smarter than myself, for sure.
That's good to hear. Tell me, what's the name of your book that's out now?
I did. I had a copy here.
Yay! There it is. They can't eat for supper.
Out on April 25th to all major retailers, and it's called They Can't Eat You for Supper. It's a women's fiction. It's inspired by true events, and it's getting some good reviews on Amazon.
Got some good humor in it too. It's got some good, witty. I love it. It's good.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's definitely a very relatable topic for families today, women and men. But I feel like it's got some real humor and some thought-provoking things inside as well.
It does. All right. So tell me how you first found me, or Write Your Best Book, or our business, whatever. How'd that come about?
So the world of TikTok, right? So I'm on TikTok.
That's the blanket answer nowadays. TikTok.
It really was. And of course we were quarantined and COVID. And I just thought, well, I'll just get on TikTok and just do some mindless flipping. And I started, I guess, because of the interest I selected, I started seeing more and more feeds about, book talk. And of course, some authors and author tips and writing coaches came across. And I kept seeing your videos, and, you just made sense. Things just really resonated with me. It was practical. It seemed like it was a stretch for me as a new author, yet it seemed very doable. So I thought it wasn't something that I thought, wow, I'll never be able to follow that advice. This is, there was just little chunks that I felt like, okay, I can do that. And then once I do that, I'd hear you say something else and I'd think, yep, okay, I can do that. So it just seemed to be such a relatable, message that you were saying. And I think that really grabbed me. But yeah, TikTok. And then of course through there, I found you through Instagram and YouTube and all kinds of other resources and the books that you've written and that kind of thing. But it definitely started with the videos.
I always love hearing where people find me. And it's not an ego thing. It honestly isn't. It's more about what's working, what's not, what's resonating, what's not. So I love that question. I have two more for you. One is, once you did find us, you eventually hired us to edit your manuscript. So you went on the editing side because your manuscript, I believe, was finished when you came to us. Right. Tell me what you enjoyed about the process, or what validated your decision to come and work with Write Your Best Book.
Well, I felt like I had learned so much from you, and I had never even, picked up the phone. I had never emailed you or anything. And I just felt like this trust. I just really felt confident that that hiring you would definitely help me just go to the next level with my writing. And I knew that I was a new author. So I knew I was going to have a lot of editing and probably a lot of basic things that needed to be adjusted. So I just was kind of looking for somebody that was willing to say, we're going to work with you where you are. We're not expecting you to be at any other level than where you are. And we're going to give you the best advice we can. And I think, really, I just needed to push, and you offered, I want to say, a Memorial Day special or Labor Day special.
Probably. I'm always specials everywhere.
I'm doing it. And from start to, from beginning to end, it was a great experience. I emailed you, you immediately did a few page sample, gave me a great feel for what, I could expect. And of course, very reasonable quote. And I knew from your videos that you were very honest, that you weren't the cheapest and you weren't going to, you weren't the most expensive, but that you were going to do high quality work. And, so I felt good about that. And I did follow your advice to send out to other editors and get other quotes because it needed to be a good fit. So I didn't just go with one. I did probably 4 or 5, and really just came back to write your best book.
We're so happy that you did, because it's great. It's a wonderful feeling to be picked as an editor or a coach, but it's even a better feeling when we get to see the whole thing play out and your book comes out and we get to see how that's all working out for you, and to get you to watch your dreams go from just a dream to it's now a reality. So yeah, I'm so thrilled to be a part of that. I have one more question. What would you say to anyone watching now who may be like, I think I want to hire them, but I'm not quite sure? What would you say to get them off that fence as far as coaching or editing?
I would say you just go for it. Definitely do your due diligence and reach out to editors and that you want samples from, because like you say, there's lots of different styles and you need to make sure it's a good relationship. But I know for me personally, going to write your best book, I just was overwhelmed by the value. I not only had great editing, right, but I had a really encouraging editor who gave great advice, but also wasn't so hard on me that I didn't want to look at it again. It was in fact very encouraging and motivating when I got it back, and I just dove right in. And I think too, it wasn't just the editing, it was just the resources. It was having somebody available to answer what I thought might have been silly questions. You sent over, I think, a marketing guide, like a huge packet that was like, look, don't just do this, but you need to go from steps A to Z. And that was huge. That was like a Bible to me. I just printed it out and just checked it off. And it was like, I got all this writing coach information. And yet, I felt like I really got a deal because I was just impressed with the editing, but I got so much more. And then even like now, the follow-up, it's not even like, here I've got my book out, that you guys are still like, let's help you promote it. Let's get you out there. And you even put it out on your social media platforms, which was a huge compliment. So I just think for anybody who's thinking about it, go with Write Your Best Book, because you're going to get so much for your value.
Thank you. I could not ask for a better, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Promotion. Let's say that's not the word I'm looking for. Validation, something. That's great. It's lovely to hear from clients who've really enjoyed the process and been successful and appreciate all we do. So thank you, Roxanne, for being with us and sharing all this experience with anybody who's watching. And y'all stay tuned, because Roxanne tell us again where we can find the book.
You can find it on any major retailer. It's on Amazon, Apple Books, Kobo. I took your advice and distributed wide, went ebook, as well as paperback. You're really making a difference in authors' lives out there. So thank you for giving the advice and sharing your knowledge, because that's, you probably don't realize how much you're doing for others out there.
On that note, I'm going to end before I start crying in front of everybody. So thank you very much. Really, I am teary-eyed. Thank you so much, Roxanne. We'll talk soon, but everybody else, stay tuned. And if you want to be a part of the Write Your Best Book family, be sure to hit us up. Go to our website. There's a contact us form. There's a contact form on the contact us page. Fill that out. Reach out. We'll help you however we can. All right. Bye. Say bye, Roxanne.
Bye.
Bye.